the Los Angeles Rams. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Southern California. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Rodgers. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Big loss on the play. Brings up second.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Rodgers now. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
To number 14.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Balled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Titans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Check. 19, Charger.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That'll be caught right side by the rookie wideout. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. That's a nice job, something out of nothing, sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. This one not quite on target. Too much, and that one falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. and it'll be third down.
Ready, ready. 19 Lions. Set. Ready. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
18 Rattler, 18, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle, trap 50, trap 60.
Throwing, Rodgers. Inside the 10, it is hard. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On the ready.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Let's go.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Come on.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
That is intercepted.
Things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Brings up second and 11.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
When you look there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
14, Rams 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
On the ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, break. Go, Reed, go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check that. Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Unlock Lion. Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss of a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. We are through one. It's the Titans out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. Got to me. 18, 5 in.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football at their own 23.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and Until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out to the left side. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
To number 86.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Titans first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's 2nd down.
He'll look to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete.
Number 14.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall. And it's 4th down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far. You're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Titans build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Hanging around after the penalty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. He'll drop to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Rodgers. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
Broncos. Let's go. Take pass. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now Rodgers. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On third down, Rodgers. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. This one, fielded beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one out wide to Watson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They face second down and 7. Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Number 86.
A gain of 24 through the air. First down for Tennessee.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
A handoff as they try to run it here. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Hey, smash, move, JC. 19 Lion. Check smash.
third down, they'll throw from the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal, Tennessee.
A big play at a critical juncture in this game. 33 yards. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. A run on first and goal. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
Makes it second and
It'll
10
bring up
at the
second down.
21-yard line.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
70 Rangers, come 19, come 19.
Second down, Rodgers. Going right sideline and complete. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, L.A.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. It almost seemed to me before the snap, Mike, that the quarterback was expecting man coverage, and then after the snap, the defense fell into zone, and it just completely mixed them up. You can see he's staring down his receiver, and frankly, I think he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
18.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here's a screen set up for Watson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
Complete to number 29.
Pickup of 14 on that ball.
14.
That's good for a Titan first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
70 ready. 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60
Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First down.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Tennessee.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cowboys. Hey, we don't get it. 18 Pioneers. 18 Rebel. 18.
They'll look to throw yet again. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Titans. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready, trap 60, trap 60.
Rodgers on 1st down. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
6 yards. That's good for a Rams First down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's now second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 Bobcat. Come on. Set. 70 Timber. Buffalo 18.
Now a second down throw from Rodgers. His pass, caught. It's Chibuconque. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
On the play. And
Call
the
it a
Rams
gain of 13.
down.
Good for a
First and
Rams
10 at
first
the
down.
26-yard line.
Nineteen tight. Tag.
Rodgers going up top again. Quick hitting slant there. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Chibuconque. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Complete to number 22.
They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
First down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big one for Tennessee.
9-yard line.
33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
19 right. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70.
Back to the air one more time. He pulls it in around the 5. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
60 Eagles.
They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
A loss of a yard.
The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This about as short as you can get. His kick is perfect. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. 19 Lions. Set. Ready.
On play action, Rodgers. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. He's taken down but just shy of midfield.
Rams
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
48-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end.
Ready, set.
We'll try again. It's
19
2nd and
tight,
10.
19 tight. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
From the gun, Rodgers. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Buffalo 18. Ready. Go.
Again, it's Rodgers. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
All
and
things
10.
considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
72. 60 Eagles. 60.
Rodgers here on 2nd down. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Rodgers now. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, L.A. Well, Greg, the lights light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 6.
19, driver, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He'll drop to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
23 yards on that pass play. First down for Tennessee. They send a receiver in motion left. A quick throw on the RPO is complete.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Titans.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Complete to number 86.
A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Titan first down.
Tennessee.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown.
And he will score! Touchdown, Tennessee. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Rams 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Go check. Go check. Ready.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
Read the look. Read the 18. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
Say, hurt. 19, Tiger, 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Panther 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers going up top again. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play.
It is brought in the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Rams. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. The pressure's got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
27.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. What a year. Catch number 95 on the season.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Going right, it's taken in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Upper Harris down there. That's going to bring up second down.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Hey, check on ball. Check on ball.
Go! Receiver in motion, headed left.
Go!
He'll run it on the inside handoff. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the full.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The Rams use their third and final timeout, and the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. Man in motion, heading left. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Throwing, Rodgers. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can, I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is...
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Watson. And he'll be hauled down and about the 35-yard line. So, it's a win here for the Titans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.